Hey, what's up, you guys? Elijah here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to find and look through the League of Legends patch logs for the PBE in specific, so you can find new champions and skins before they're actually released. Uh, and so to do this, you're just going to need a couple things. You're going to need an internet browser. I'm going to be using Chrome. You need a text editor. Windows by default has Notepad. That will work fine. I'm going to be using Notepad++, which you can download, and I'll leave a link for that below. And also, you're going to need the PBE. You're going to need to download and have an account on the PBE. So when you install the PBE, it should be installed to your root directory on your C drive, usually underneath Riot Games, and you'll see something called PBE here. This is just my normal League of Legends game. I installed the PBE on my D drive, and it's right here. It's called PBE. So once you find the file that has your PBE in it, you want to go inside that file, and there's going to be another folder in there called logs. Go into the logs folder, then there's going to be another one called patcher logs. Go into there. This is where all of the logs for the patches are, and Riot logs everything in here, whether they meant to leak Echo. He's the new champion that just came out not too long ago. He was found because someone was looking through these logs here. So I'm going to show you how to do the exact same thing that person that first found Echo did to find him. So in here, there's a file called LOL Patcher. Well, it has a whole bunch of date stuff, but then it's just LOL Patcher. And as you can see, there's one right here. There's no one that just has LOL Patcher here. There's also some that have LOL Patcher and then something afterwards. We don't care about these ones. We just want the ones that say LOL Patcher. And so how you find the new updates that are coming out in the PBE is you open up these files here. So if I open up this file right here, and if we take a look at it, we can see everything that's coming out in this patch. So this was a minor patch, so there was nothing really happening in this patch. I'm going to go to one of the patches where Echo was finally released, but the main things that are really important for all the patch logs is at the very beginning of the patch logs, they're all going to look like this at the very beginning. Pretty similar to this, nothing too different. The important part about this is right here, there's going to be something called the patch data server host name. This is where you need to go to look at all the files that we're going to be finding. And like I said, this data patch server host name is at the beginning of all of the LOL Patcher logs. So if you forget this link right here, you can look at the very beginning and find this, and you just copy that. So now that we know about this link, now we can go look for some really interesting things. So I already have the patch open for the one where Echo was officially released, and that was the 5.15 patch, at least for my computer when I updated it. But in here, you can see it pretty much starts out the same way as that other patch. We got the Riot server host name right here, and we're actually going to copy this, and we're going to put it inside of that our internet browser here. We're going to come back to this later, so just leave that there, and let's go back here. So we know, at least I know, in this patch, this is where Echo officially came out. So if we search Echo, so just bring up a searching thing for your text editor here, and we'll go and do find next, and bam, it found something. It found if we read backwards here, we can see this is a file, it's an asset, it's an image for one of Echo's abilities, and it's the E ability for Echo. So in between the two quotes here, so there's a quote right here. If we highlight everything in between that quote and this quote right here, so there's another quote at the end here, and copy that, this is actually the link to see this image file on the web. So if we go to our internet browser here, we already have the host name here, and if we just paste that section we just copied and press enter, we can see that Echo's E ability image shows up here. So this is pretty cool. This works for all of the files that you can find on the patcher logs. So this is an image. It works for the MP3. So I'm going to go ahead and copy one of these. There's an Echo MP3 for Australian English. So we'll go ahead and just replace this end part here. As you can see, when I press this, it will bring up the sound file and will actually play it also.
It's not how much time you have. It's how you use it.
So this is how you can go through and look at all the new files that are coming through. You can also see all the flash files. I don't know how to play with flash files, or there's also some 3D element files in here that you can look around at, that you can mess with. I don't really mess with those, so I don't know how to look deep into them. But yeah, so if you look through here, you can see all kinds of different cool things. So this was the big Echo thing, and there's all the sound files right here. But this is where you can look for potentially new characters that are coming out on the PBE, or new items, or new item graphics, or new skins. All that great stuff will always be here in the logs. So if you guys have any comments, questions, or concerns, just leave a comment down in the comment section below, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. You're always free to give me ideas on what to do or not. So right here's some particles for Braum. So just to show you guys, there's all sorts of things here. But yeah, this is the end of the video. So if you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below, and I'll try my best to answer them or make video responses for those questions. See you guys.